What's up, everybody? Hope you all had a great day. Getting into this episode of GH. I am so glad Michael went to Curtis, though, to try to get information about Jacinda. And I'm glad, Curtis pointed him in the right direction. But I hope Michael got his checkbook. I'm just saying, he's going to have to write a check with some zeros on it. Because I have a feeling her alibi is not going to be free. And it's not going to be cheap. So he need to add about $50,000 to that check. Because as soon as he introduced himself, as soon as he saw Jacinda and said what his full name was, I could see the light bulb going off in her head. I could see it in her face. Cha-ching. I'm like, yes, sir. She about to get that money. I hope Michael don't start trying to see, I hope he don't think he about to date her in the future or nothing like that. Because I just feel like you can't turn no hoe into no housewife. I'm sorry, but no. Nope. That heifer, she see dollar signs when she looked at him. She said, oh, I'm in the money. She said, we in the money. Hey. She gonna sing that song from the Little Rascals. I got a dollar. I got a dollar. Hey, 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 hey. That's all she saw was dollar signs, little trick. I'm like, Michael, just write her a check. Because you got problems on the horizon. Dante walked up on Michael like he was the damn candy man. He was like, Michael. He was like, you a hard motherfucker to get in touch with. Yeah, he been ducking and dodging your ass. He had to get his alibi first, son. He had to get his alibi together first before he could holler at you. Y'all, I done wore this body cream out. Y'all see this? I only got that's all I got left of this body cream. I've been wearing it out. That Nora body cream from Bath and Body Works. I love it. Smells so damn good. I even got their cologne. I love them. It smells so good. But yeah, Dante was like, shit, we need to go talk, bro. Like you on our list. We need to go have a word. Drew's a piece of shit. The first thing out this bastard mouth when he wake up is Willow here. Where's Willow? I was hoping he was going to be in a coma. At least for another week. Like, just watching him lay there, can't say anything. It's been so beautiful. It's been so beautiful not hearing him talk these last few days. Like, my goodness. Now his punk ass done woke up. Where's Willow? Where's Willow? Oh, shut up. And now, here he go. Sitting there talking about he want a new doctor. Porsha was like, listen, we could get you a new doctor, but for right now, you my patient, so get over it. So, of course, Dante came to talk to him and this bastard, because Dante was like, oh, what was in your safe and all that, because we ain't got permission to go in your safe, so we need to know what was in your safe and whatnot. So, this son of a bitch gonna sit here and say Michael, he felt like Michael had a motive to kill him. He really pointing the finger at Michael. Dude, your back was turned. Whoever shot you, you could not see the person. And you pissed off most of everybody in that town, but you want to say Michael did it. Because we all know why he's saying it. He doing it because it's a part of his plan to get Willow her kids back, because if Michael is brought up on charges for shooting a congressman, it's going to be all over the place. He's going to be arrested, and it'll help Willow's custody chances, of course. Because he even told Curtis when Curtis came to see him, he was like, oh, I'm pointing the finger at Michael. You could have been the one that tried to shoot me, but I'm going to say Michael did it. Like, he is such an ass. And my thing is this. He's a sitting congressman. Why aren't the feds there? Like, why isn't the feds investigating this? The Secret Service? Where the hell are all the reporters? Like, a congressman got shot in the back twice. You would think the hospital would be crawling with FBI, with reporters. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, people really don't like him. Like, people up in Washington really don't like him. The media don't like him. Like, nobody's covering this. That's insane. Congressmen get shot. Nobody's talking about it. That's wild. I don't blame them, because I wouldn't waste my time reporting that nonsense either. I wouldn't even send no reporter up there to ask any questions. I wouldn't waste my good breath. I wouldn't dare waste my time. Be a damn fool. So anyway, Anna had to speak with Alexis or whatever because she needed to interview her, find out what her alibi was. Alexis was like, listen, I ain't got shit to say until Diane get here. She said, I'm on mute. Diane came up in there. All right, come on, I'm here. Let's get this over with. So they asking all these little questions or whatever about trying to figure out if Alexis had a motive because of the restraining orders and whatnot. And Alexis was like, naturally, I'm going to be pissed off about a restraining order restricting me from seeing my grandchild. She was like, naturally, I'm be upset about it. But she said I wouldn't shoot him. She was like, shit, I tried to fight it through, legal means and I got denied. So, and then on top of that, she used Christina and Ava as alibi, saying she's trying to broker peace between them for Avery's sake. So at that point, Anna ain't got no choice but to buy that story, because she ain't got no evidence tying Alexis to the shooting. So you have no choice but to buy that alibi for right now. Because Diane was ready to get that interview done and over with. She was like, she ain't got nothing else to say, so let's go. So now she got to take Alexis off the board and put Curtis up there because that's the next person she need to speak with. I mean, at the end of the day, I get it. She got to do her job and ask these questions, but you ain't going to find none of these people unless you find that smoking gun, which is the gun, the literal gun, and you get some prints off that damn thing. You get a surveillance camera footage. You ain't got nothing on none of these people. You can't rule any of them out, but you can't prove that any of them did it. That's the only thing. Can't prove they didn't. Can't prove they did. You have nothing at this point. Like literally nothing. Even though she don't believe some of them alibis, mostly Willow and Nina, she don't believe that crap. But you can't tie them to the scene either. That's only fucked up thing about police work. Like even when you think you got somebody dead to rights, you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the most annoying thing about it. So anyway, moving on from that, Justinda is not playing no games. She really trying to get this coin. Now she up in Porsha office trying to get some money. Porsha was like, listen, you need to go back wherever you came from. But Justinda was like, shit, I need some coin. She said, I spent all the money I got. So she spent like $100 grand. She said, I need some money. Porsha was like, I ain't giving you shit. So you might as well just leave. Because she feels like if Justinda says anything, Jacinda's going to go down for assault and Drew. So it's in Jacinda's best interest not to say nothing. I mean, Porsha got a point. She definitely got a point because I feel like Jacinda is in no position to blackmail, seeing as how y'all cancel each other out. Because if they go down, you go down too. But if Jacinda offers up a deal, she might get less time or, who knows if she offers up if she get a deal from the DA's office, you never know. I don't know if I would gamble with that. If I was Porsha, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I would risk it. I would give her a little something. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I probably wouldn't either because I feel like when you give in to blackmail and keep writing people a check, you're going to continue to keep giving money. Because you see how fast she burnt through that money and now she back begging for more. And I'm pretty sure whatever amount they give her, she going to burn through that, come back demanding more. It's like, it's a never ending cycle. So I'm actually happy that Porsha did do what she did, because I can't stand when people get blackmailed. I hate it because I get it's a soap. It's always going to happen. But sometimes I be wanting people to just be like, you know what? You can blackmail me all you want to. I ain't giving you shit. Because I feel like the blackmailer is just always going to come back for more, until you shut it down. So I'm actually glad Porsha was shutting that down. Because I wouldn't give you a damn penny. Because now she want to talk about she here to collect on her money. Talking about some y'all the ones that hired me, so I want my money. Yeah, okay. You ain't getting $1 up out of me. Better go ahead with all that. So anyway, moving on from that. Lulu is really giving Charlotte these chores to do. Got her, taking care of the dog. Got her scrubbing the house. I love that Lulu, when the kids mess up, she got them doing chores, like how they had Rocco doing chores around the house and scrubbing up the house and stuff. Now she got Charlotte doing it. I like it, The kids mess up, make them clean up. But Lulu, she got a lot on her plate at this point. She got a rude awakening coming. Based off the conversation that Charlotte had with Rocco, she got a mess on her hands. Because Charlotte understands that her mother, what her mother's trying to do. She gets it, but Charlotte is not a normal teenage girl. You know what I'm saying? She's lived a completely different life these last few years. And with her father, she had more independence. She made adult decisions. And I get that Lulu wants her to be a kid and, not put her, in adult situations. Like, she don't want her daughter to grow up faster than she has to. That's what she's trying to nip in the bud. But I feel like it might be too late, because Charlotte has embraced that independence. She even told Rocco, like, she missed that independence. She missed how it was with her dad. I hate when Charlotte called her father Papa. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I'm like, Papa? I don't know. It's the way it's being said, I think. I don't know. I just never caught on to that. Oh, Papa. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just ain't never like it. But she's very close to her father. And Brennan, he wants Charlotte to see her father, obviously, for the deal that he made him, because he needs information. But Lulu was like, hell no. Because I get where Lulu coming from in a way, because she doesn't want her daughter to be a pawn in whatever game Valentine and Brennan got going on. Understandable. But she can't keep Charlotte from Valentine indefinitely. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he wants to see his daughter, he should be able to see his daughter, because everybody know how Charlotte feels about him. So if Charlotte has an opportunity to see her father, she's going to want to take that opportunity. And if Lulu tries to shut that down, it's going to cause a bigger problem between her and Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to draw her more closer to her father. And Brennan brought up a good point too. He was like, at the end of the day, Valentine knows a lot about a lot of people, a lot of information. Some people, he still got enemies out there. And Brennan feels like him and his team are still trying to protect Charlotte in a way. So, anybody could come and try to use Charlotte against Valentine anytime they want to. I still wouldn't trust Jack Brennan as far as I could throw him. And I feel like if he wants Charlotte to see Valentine, Lulu definitely is going to have to go to kind of chaperone that whole thing, because I wouldn't trust Jack. And it's quite clear Charlotte doesn't like Jack. Like, she was going off about him. She can't stand Brennan. But Lulu got a dilemma on her hands, because not only is she dealing with a lot with her kids, but now you got the Brit factor, because it's only a matter of when Brit is going to hit Port Charles, which is going to cause a stir, because Rocco still wants to know about her, and now she's going to be back in the flesh. So that's going to be a whole mess in itself. So Lulu definitely got her hands full. Speaking of Brit, she was trying to tell Jason he just need to go on and get away. Just leave her be, because she didn't want him risking his life for her. And I'm like, Jason, you need to listen. If she got a bomb strapped to her ankle, you just need to haul ass and let her blow. I'm just saying. You wouldn't have to tell me twice. But Jason was not about to leave her there by herself. But I'm glad Brit realized Pascal always had it in for her. Like, that was Pascal plan from day one to get rid of her, because Pascal never liked her. Jason, he is not feeling Jocelyn being a part of the WSB. That man is not happy about that. I could tell. Like, no. But that's why I was saying yesterday, like, I wonder what he gonna do with that information. Like, is he gonna have her tell Carly, or let her know, like, you need to tell your mother, or I will. I don't blame Jason for not wanting her to be a part of the WSB, because Anna doesn't want that either, because they know what it's like, what I'm saying, to be attached to that organization. It's not going to be a picnic. And I feel like Jocelyn is not equipped to handle the shit that they're going to have her do. She barely made it out of this mission. So imagine when she gets even deeper into bigger missions, it's going to be a mess. I actually like that scene, when the bomb went off. But of course, everybody made it out. That's not surprising. Because, ain't nobody dying up in there. It was so funny. Brit was not happy about Jason tattoos. Like, she was not a fan of it. I wonder, though, I wonder if Pascal gonna make it out. I think Pascal could be a good villain. I think he could make a good one. Like, I think he definitely could make a good villain. So hopefully they don't fully, like, get rid of him, like, kill him off in that explosion or nothing. Like, he make it out the explosion. Because I think a rivalry between him and Brit, because, if he make it out that explosion, damn well he gonna have it in for Brit ass. That man ain't gonna he ain't gonna let her live in peace at all. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.